Let's take a few minutes and talk about what buyers want and what they're trying to avoid. First off, sellers think they know what buyers want. They think it's their finances, that they have to show consistent revenue increases, or that their EBITDA is at a certain level. By the way, what's EBITDA? Earnings before interest, taxes, depreciation, and amortization. Why do we use EBITDA? Who invented EBITDA? You know who did? John Malone made it up. He was a billionaire. He began to consolidate cable systems in the early 70s, went to Wall Street. He wanted to take true cash generating ability of a business, so he invented EBITDA. And we're like sheep walking off a cliff. We all think this is what buyers want. What about another type of a buyer? The entrepreneurial buyer. He'll look for the businesses that are just like his own, like for like. He won't have any new plans for your business. And since it's only as valuable as his business, he's not going to pay that much. Look at like for like businesses. This is what it looks like. Think of two circles intersecting. In the middle, you do the same thing. But then the buyer's going, yeah, but I do this that you don't do. And the seller's going, yeah, but I do this that you don't do. And he goes, yeah, but what you do that I don't do, out of those 8 things, I only care about 2. You think you can get maximum value for a like buyer? No, there's no way. What do buyers avoid? Companies with a limited future, out-of-date technology, products, services, inability to scale. So what do these buyers really want? Intangible assets. Intangible assets. My favorite examples of intangible assets include skilled employees, reputation, location, mailing lists. You. Where are those on the balance sheet and income statement? They're not. But there's a lot more as well. Intangibles have always been there. I'll go back to deals done in the mid-70s. Over the last 45 years, the average price paid for a business was 87% for assets and 13% for intangible assets. Mid-70s. What was the 13% intangible asset? What was that called? Accountants had to figure out a way what to name that. What did they call it? How do you account for this overpayment? They decided to call it goodwill. You've heard of goodwill before. Who made goodwill up? Another made up entry on a balance sheet and an income statement. It's the same thing as intangible assets, goodwill. So, remember when you were thinking about selling your business and what the buyers really want, focus on intangible assets. That's what buyers buy.